Hello everyone, this is video number 2 in our series, The Bible is the Best Textbook. And in this video, we are going to argue that the Bible is the best textbook on ethics. Now, ethics is concerned with the way we ought to conduct our lives. Now, in the Bible, God is the author and the source of all ethics and morality. Ethics is not a human invention, it is rooted in God. Now, throughout the Bible, you would find principles and precepts and commands and guidelines and counsels instructing us on what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is God-honoring, and what is not. Now, I want to focus our attention on two passages in the Bible. In the Old Testament, God gave the Ten Commandments, which were intended to be an ethical charter for the people of God, the Israelites. Now, they were instructed through these Ten Commandments on how to love God and how to love their neighbor. In fact, the entire law and the entire prophets can be summarized with these two commandments. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Now, God expected the Israelites to follow these ethical principles, and when they forgot to do so, God sent them the prophets to remind them, and when they insisted on disobedience, God sent them punishments and judgments as well. Now, in the New Testament, Jesus' Sermon on the Mount is the second passage that I want to turn our attention to. It is a place where Jesus emphasizes the loving God and the loving neighbor part, but he also raises ethics to a higher level. Jesus turns ethics from mere external actions to internal desires and motives and intentions. In fact, one could argue that the ethics of Jesus is the epitome of human ethics. It is unique and it is unsurpassed. The rest of the New Testament develops this ethics of Jesus, and therefore we are told that we are to love not just God, we are to love our neighbor, we are to love strangers, and we are to love our enemies. In fact, 1 Corinthians chapter 13 is the best description of what it means to love. The biblical commands on forgiveness: forgive one another as I have forgiven you. The biblical instructions concerning charity and generosity all take human ethics to a higher level. And therefore, the ethics of the Bible, the ethics of Jesus, is the epitome of human ethics. It is unique and it is unsurpassable, which is why we argue that the Bible is the best textbook on ethics ever.